Hello, everybody. So I wanted to jump in here and talk about something amazing that's happening to me that I want to share because as I step into my truth and take chances in my life, it's so interesting how my ego is screwing with me because I quit my job. My last day is the end of this month and I don't have anything set in stone about what I'm going to be doing. I have some great ideas. I don't even know where I'm going to be living yet because my lease is up in June. But I know I'm just following. I'm following what my heart is telling me to do. As I do this, my ego is so afraid because my ego is lives in fear, and my ego thinks that it has to make sure I'm safe and it has to know exactly what's going to happen. But I don't feel that way. I feel like this leap that I'm taking is a leap of not only faith, but it's just who I am. It's just who I am. And I feel like there's so many wonderful opportunities inside of me that by not taking this leap, I'm actually holding myself back from seeing what those are. And I'm so excited right now because I'm realizing what's actually going on. So for the last few days, I was in this funk. I was in this fear-based spin in my head, and I couldn't connect to my heart. So I worked my way back to that, and what I realized is that my ego is actually trying to keep me from seeing what is already there for me, opportunities. It's trying to keep me from remembering contacts, remembering things that are already in my life because it doesn't want me to take this step. It doesn't want me to take this leap. Now, I've made bigger leaps than this before. I left a long-term marriage, my 32-year marriage, 2.5 years ago. Not quite 2.5 years ago. Not knowing where I was going to go, where I was going to live, what I was going to do, how am I going to survive without my husband and without the love of my life. But I knew my heart was telling me to leave this relationship. And it turns out that that was the right thing for me to do because right now I'm discovering myself for the first time. So I am quitting my job, I'm taking this leap, and my ego's like, oh no, you don't. I'm going to just like cloud your mind so you can't see clearly at all. So I have to keep coming back to myself, coming back to my meditation. And this is so interesting because I was with a friend recently and I was explaining to her that I'd quit my job and what my new level of excitement was about starting to, I want to teach, I want to train, I want to train in my dental field and maybe even in the medical field too. She reminded me of all these contacts that I already have that I totally forgot about. I have contacts with hospitals in the area. I have contacts with other dentists in the area. And all I have to do is create my presentation and go out and call these people and present it. But I totally forgot that I have these contacts. Seriously, I thought that I don't know what I'm doing, that I have to hire all these people to help me, make it clear to me, hold my hand, walk me through it. And that's not true at all. I already know what I'm doing. I am already so qualified to do what I want to do. All I have to do is do it and trust myself. So the other thing that happened that is really super weird is that in the Kyle Cease flow group that I did, it's a private 3-day group that you get to do with Kyle Cease, who's my friend and mentor now. But in this group, I realized that I've always wanted to live by a lake in the mountains. And I thought, oh, I wish that I could just go somewhere for a few months in the mountains by a lake and just do nothing and just write and just keep my connection with myself going and work on these amazing projects that I want to work on. My blog and writing my ebook and writing a book and all this. So I thought, oh, I wonder where I can live in the woods. And I've been searching all these cabins in the woods and everything like that. I go through meditation this morning and I'm making breakfast and it dawns on me, oh my God, I lived for 2 years in the mountains by a lake in Mexico and I have a permanent resident visa there. Like, I have my place by the lake. Anytime I want to go there, I have it. It's like, But my ego was like, I'm like, how could I forget that? My passion is to live in the mountains by a lake, and that's what I did for 2 years. Crazy. I mean, it's crazy what the ego will try and do, and it's insidious and it's tricky, and I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I'm just so excited because anytime that I'm lost, anytime I feel lost, I'm not really lost. It's just fake. It's just my ego trying to screw with me, and I'm not going to let it screw with me. I'm just always going to know that I'll come back to myself and go back to my list of things that keep me centered: my meditation, my yoga, my connection with myself, my not surrounding myself with people who fill my head with self-doubt, not surrounding myself with people who try and talk me out of what I want to do with logic, and I know that it's their own well-meaning guidance for me, but they're just seeing what has already been done, and they're just wanting me to be safe. But I'm looking beyond what's already been done. I'm thinking beyond, what am I capable of? What is out there that I don't even know that I can do? Because as I step into my passion, more passion comes. And yeah, the universe is like a mirror for my passion. So I just keep getting more and more ideas. So every time I'm lost, I'm not really. So anyway, thought I'd share this with you guys. This is part of my journey, is to share what self-discovery is going on now that I have, broken away and found my voice, and just I've let go, and I'm letting go of resistance to anything in my life. Resistance to my ego. I don't want to resist my ego. I want to welcome it in, and I want it to be a friend of mine and just welcome it as a learning experience. So my website, my blog is called heartbasedlife.com. Please go there and follow my path as I left my 32-year marriage into self-discovery and what I'm just freaking stepping out and creating in my life. So I look forward to any comments that you have to share, and I will see you next time. Bye.